We all know that technology is improving at a rapid pace, so you'd think that machines can easily replace people in almost every job by now, but as you're about to see, there are some things that humans are actually far superior at. These are people who are just way more efficient than machines.
Would you like a mac and cheese?
No robots are going to be replacing these incredibly fast people. Let's get it on! Now here's an idea for a great new TV show. So you think you're faster than a lawnmower. All the guy has is a scythe, and the other guy has some seriously heavy-duty looking lawnmower. A proper machine designed for speed and efficiency. So there's definitely a clear winner here, right? Oh, wait, you wouldn't believe it if you hadn't seen it, but the man with the scythe is actually faster. And just in case you're thinking he's a one-off, have a look at this totally different scythe-wielding man blow a strimmer out of the water.
Get set!
Get ready to be impressed by someone doing something that you didn't even know was a job people actually had. This man is using a special hoe to harvest agave to make tequila with. That's right, not only is he doing the world a genuine service, he's doing it with such skill that just looking at it, I can't help but think it would take me 2 days to do that bit of work. I'm not surprised there aren't any machines to do this. Hang on to your hats, because this is a blink and you'll miss it kind of super fast efficiency. Ready? Go! Alright, I know, I'll play it again. I would never have guessed that a human could wrap a burger anywhere near as fast as this guy. They're burgers too. They can fall apart. You can hear the clank of machines being thrown out by factory workers who've just seen this guy working. He must have some kind of world record or something. Being a lumberjack is actually a really dangerous job, so the men who do it are often almost superhumanly strong. They can literally do things that would be impossible for most of us. Just have a look at this tournament where lumberjacks go to prove their incredible skills. They can get through those logs with just an axe faster than a chainsaw could cut it in half. That's probably why they still do such a dangerous job instead of the machines taking over. That guy's not the only one who can unstack things really fast. It turns out that's something humans are pretty good at. The thing this guy unstacks is pipes, and he's got a novel and pretty genius method of getting them off the top of the pile as fast and efficiently as possible. Usually anything to do with construction is known as backbreaking work, but not for this guy. He's invented a way to complete that whole job without bending down once. It's brilliant. Think back to the last time you tried to open a coconut. How long did it take you to get into its delicious flesh? A few minutes? I'm sure some of us would confess taking more than an hour. Abish P. Dominic will never know our pain. Just look how he can smash open coconuts like they're made of jelly. That's why he holds the world record for most coconuts smashed with one hand in 1 minute. It's 122, by the way. Impossible, I know, but he did it anyway.
Oh my.
I'm sure there are plenty of machines designed to cut cardboard, and every one of them would turn to this woman for advice. She's so good at that job that she doesn't even bother to look at what she's doing and still makes her cuts with perfect precision. I don't know what kind of knife she's working with there, but it must be dangerously sharp. You wouldn't catch me getting bored with that thing in my hand, but she's a pro. She's not interested. Next time you're standing in an elevator feeling grateful that machines exist to make your life easier by helping you avoid the stairs, take a moment to think how much more efficient you'd be if you had a climbing wall. Okay, so maybe not you, but speed climber Marcin Zienski can literally climb faster than an elevator. This proves it. That's a 6-story high climbing wall that he scales in just 12.12 seconds, faster than the elevator going up right next to him.
There we go. You're pretty fast.
It won't surprise you to learn that pretty much every part of the textile industry is performed by robots. What might surprise you, though, is that there is one job still performed by humans because they simply can't build a machine that can unstack spools as fast as people can. That's right, this guy is faster and more efficient at his job than any machine that inventors have managed to dream up. And watching him, that fact becomes less and less surprising. He's basically Superman. There are machines to do just about everything, including bricklaying, but you won't see one of those anywhere near these guys. That's because together they form a pretty faultless machine themselves. And take a look at the shape of those bricks. That's not normal. If they can lay weird wavy bricks like that with that kind of speed and efficiency, just imagine what they could do with an everyday square brick. Your new driveway will be done in 5 minutes. If you've ever tried to do voice to text on your phone, you'll know there's no way machines can do this. This is Sean Rana, and he won the Ultimate Typing Championship, and I promise, even though most people these days are nearly expert typists with all the computers around, this is still very impressive. Just look at him go! His highest score during the championship is a whopping average of 163 words per minute. Go on, do an online typing test quickly just to see how fast that actually is. I'll wait. Speed and efficiency are absolutely key to firefighters. After all, if they're even a few seconds late, there could be terrible consequences. So it's pretty surprising that robots haven't taken over that job yet. You might think it's because putting out fires takes a certain amount of creativity. Not because humans are amazing, but just have a look at these guys. Yep, the sci-fi robot that can do life-saving super stunts like that is nowhere near being invented yet. Humans are simply better all around. Really good martial artists are always impressive, especially when they get a katana out. But Isao Machi takes it to a new level. He's the fastest swordsman in the East and has a Guinness World Record to prove it. This is him breaking the record for most martial arts sword cuts in 1 minute. He came out with a staggering 87 sword slices, and that stuff isn't easy to get through either. He cuts through it like butter. Maybe a machine could beat him, but only if it could hold more than one katana. Chances are, you've been working on the same Rubik's Cube for the last 15 years or so since your parents bought you one when you were a kid. So if I told you that some incredible people can solve them in just a few seconds, would you believe me? Well, have a look. Speed solvers get a few moments to look at the cube and familiarize themselves with it. Then this happens. You can't even see his hands moving. This particular one is spectacular, completely solved in just 4.16 seconds. Now here's a world record I can get behind because it involves chips. This is the record-breaking attempt for fastest chip wrapping. There had to be 5 portions, and they had to add salt and vinegar, presumably because not doing that is a crime in the UK. They also sold them for the price they were sold at in 1967. This sounds better and better. They did it in support of cancer research and broke the record with a time of 48.17 seconds for all 5 portions. And that's why only humans do that job. Anyone who's ever been stuck on the side of the road will know that changing a tire is not an easy job. There are special tools that can help you do it easier, but these guys don't care about machines being better than them. They just got their classic non-electric tools out and went to break the world record for changing all 4 tires on a car, and they were spectacularly fast. Just 59.62 seconds to change all 4 tires. No machine could have done it better. Car wrap videos are always satisfying, but they're usually pretty tedious and long too. Not this one. This is the Guinness World Record attempt for fastest full-body car wrap by a team. You can feel how fast it is, but they're also so precise, working like a well-oiled machine. Well, better than a well-oiled machine actually. They came out with a time of just 22 minutes and 56.25 seconds. That's fast and still perfect. It's just amazing. If you really want to see how fast people can do things, the Guinness World Records are a pretty good place to look. This is Tyler Leinbach, breaking the speed record for shooting 25 clay pigeons. He needed less than a second for each one, taking just 24.25 seconds. It's so impressively fast. He has to aim in that time, you know. It feels like if the machine could just launch the clay pigeons faster, his time would be even better. The machine is holding him back.